It's early December here at the Allotment Garden, and I'll be honest, I've not been up here for a good couple of weeks. And I think that a lot of us are like that this time of the year. It's cold. Here on the island, it's been windy like you wouldn't believe, and this is just a break in the weather. It's supposed to get quite stormy again this afternoon. But that's all right, because this is also the season of holiday parties and spending time with loved ones and just relaxing after a busy year in the garden and with everything else. So I decided I'm going to come up today, because it has been a while, and I'm just going to have a little walk around the plot, see if there's anything that I can scavenge up for dinner. I have a few things growing at home, which is a lot more convenient to nip out and get some herbs or greens. So here, there's not too much, but there's a bit of kale, there's some leeks, parsnips, Brussels sprouts. And so I thought that we could just have a walk around and see what we can come up for a nice winter meal. In the winter, the sun just barely crests that hill, but it does give us good light here at the site. Now you can tell that the winds up here have been pretty crazy because we had this plot completely covered in landscaping fabric, and it's all been ripped up in the center. It is December, so you do have to appreciate that there isn't a whole lot growing on the plot, but I do spot some bright green over here, and since I've been up last, this garlic has really started to come on. Look at it. I have some kale growing, just kind of the top leaves of these plants now, but I don't think that I'm going to pick any of it today. These will stand all winter long, and there's other things that I can take home for dinner. I've got the last of the leeks and the parsnips in this little patch, and I think that I'll just dig it all up right now, take it home. This will make a really nice roast dinner tonight, and there'll be some leftover parsnips as well for another meal. Last year, you helped me to select quite a few different vegetable seeds and plants to grow. And one of them is this calette. Now, this is a cross between kale and Brussels sprouts. And these little tiny little heads form along the stem, just like a Brussels sprout. And they look like tiny loose leaf cabbage. They taste like mild kale. And they're really easy to cook and delicious to eat. So I've sauteed these, I've steamed these, I've thrown them onto the roasting pan with other veggies before, and they're really nice. So I will be growing this again in 2020. Even though that it's felt cold to me, the fact that this Cape gooseberry is still alive, unprotected, says how mild it is here on the island. And you can see little buds forming at the top. And I've noticed some lanterns down here. And look, a ripe one that fell to the ground. These are also called thistles. And it's a delicious edible berry. You know, I have just spotted from the corner of my eye some flowers blooming. So we have this beauty. And then down here, oh, hello. And what do we have over here? I do love a December rose. And then, of course, do you spot it yet? Golden calendula petals. These guys are so hardy. even a December garden can offer up something delicious for dinner. We've got parsnips, leeks, kalettes, Brussels sprouts, and a couple of calendula flowers. And I'll use all of these today. And then of course there's leeks and parsnips to use another day as well. You wouldn't think that that sunshine would be warm, but my goodness, it is amazing. And I'm just soaking up the vitamin D. I feel like I've been stuck inside the last 2-3 weeks, and I have actually. So it was such a great idea to come up here and spend a little time in the allotment, dig up some vegetables, take it home for dinner, and share the experience with you as well. I will try to get another video out before Christmas. It is insanely busy right now. I've not forgotten you or forgotten YouTube, but there is a big project that I'm involved in at the moment, and I can't quite tell you about it right now, but it's something that I will share with you next year. I'm sure you'll love it. And also this time of the year, it's just crazy busy with Christmas in general, as I'm sure it is in your neck of the woods as well. Anyway, I hope that you've been enjoying a bit of time off. Let me know what you've been doing as far as gardening, if you've been selecting seeds so far or buying yourself Christmas gifts for the gardener. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time here on Lovely Greens. Bye for now.